All right, we're reaching the end of not Joe Orlando. He's a old-timey artist who's excellent. Steve Orlando's run on Supergirl. And the best part of Steve Orlando's run on the Supergirl was this cover. Anyway, my name is John Della Rosa. I'm a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator. And if you like Supergirl, I've got a book called Flying Sparks that's available on Amazon or on my bookstore, which you can get from me signed. All my links are in the description below. And I hope you check things out because we're making fun comics and I think you'll enjoy them. Thanks for supporting the channel, everybody. I appreciate you guys. All right, as mentioned, this is Supergirl Volume 4, Plain Sight from the Rebirth era. Finally caught up on all the Supergirl stuff I've been going through basically since the beginning of Supergirl, and this covers issues 15 through 20. Beautiful cover by Art Germ, and awesome in the back. I guess there were all these variant covers done by Art Germ. Here's the original without the lettering. Absolutely stunning stuff. Here's another one. Just and they kind of went through and did like every one of her costumes. This is her like 70s costume from Daring Adventures of Supergirl. Amazing. Here's another beautiful one by Art Germ. More beautiful work by Art Germ. Gosh, I could just have a poster book of this and be awesome. Unfortunately, we had to read the book. It's not that bad. Honestly, the first arc here, which is called Plain Sight, like the title, is actually really good. And it was probably the best of the run. There's been some really, I guess, inconsistent art across this run. Where, like, I mean, they made her look like she was 12 in one arc, and they made her look like she was 20 in another arc, and they've got her back older here. This one, the artist rushed a few of these panels. For the you could tell that's a pretty rushed panel right there. This is another oddly shaped face. But for the most part, like, it's actually okay. Now, you get into her personal life, and it's a lot of weird diversity choices made. But basically, it's Kara Danvers, Supergirl. This is a pretty nice face right here for her. But she's like at a high school that's like for like superhuman type people or something like that. And there's this DEO, Department of Extraterrestrial something or other. And people have been replaced, like the people who raised her have been replaced by this Mr. Bones character, who's teamed up with some bad guys and releasing bad guys, basically to get at Supergirl. And you get here's a bad girl who's like, got that Superman blue vibe going on with it. Jody Houser actually co-wrote this storyline, and it actually flowed a little better than a lot of Orlando's stuff from the first three series. So I don't know what was going on here. I know Houser takes over the series after this book, but basically each issue there's a new evil villain girl. I like how they make the evil actually look evil in this one. Pretty good for Supergirl to deal with. This one's got some art that kind of has a Mike Allred copycat vibe to it, but pretty good. And in her personal life, there's like a dude who she's like trying to date, and he kind of likes somebody else, and it's kind of odd. He's kind of a dork. But they end up going to a high school dance together. The high school dance gets taken over by one of these beings. And eventually then they go back and they like uncover the plot and take back over the DEO, stop the bad guys from doing their thing, and call it a day. So so this is about where the storyline ends. There's one extra issue in here, and for some reason they brought in Vita Ayala to write a one-off issue here, and it just throws off the entire deal. And the entire intention of this is just to make an identity politics rant. And unfortunately, where this was okay, even though I mean they forced some identity politics like in the background a little bit, which was kind of annoying. You see the forced interracial relationship, and then there's a forced lesbian relationship in here also, of course, because this is 2022, and that's what you got to do. But we go a step further here, and this is entirely about this, like, weirdo right here who is a non-binary person who, like, is very... just sits and whines about how oppressed they are the entire book, and that's what this is about. And I don't know why Supergirl's Asian in this one, in this picture, but she is. Oh my gosh. So here it is. You get some pretty nice art on this. I don't know why they chose this nice looking art to do this whole rant about identity politics through here. But again, Supergirl looks like very young, and this is kind of a weird thing compared to the last issue. I don't know. Look at the weird blue hair thing. This is what they want to. This is what they want their audience to be, and this just assures that parents don't buy these books for their kids, because nobody wants this like wall of text about like this whole deal. Where did it start? Where did it start? There was the first rant. This is a whole series. Yeah, see all this wall of text? Here it is.
Yeah, I want someone to. Feels like I'll explode if I don't tell someone. This is terrifying. But we're friends though, right? Can I tell you? I'm different. I don't feel like I'm a girl because I don't like stuff that's for girls or whatever. I do. But not because I feel like I'm a guy, and I haven't told anyone else yet, and somehow they know at school. It's come out, and when it does, my parents will kill me.
Okay. And that's the entire issue. It is just like, it is painful to read through the course of this. All right, so then we get back and get a non-fill-in issue. We're back to Supergirl, and this is kind of where that final confrontation story arc I was mentioning earlier. Here's the forced lesbian relationship, because of course we have to. It seems like they do this in girl books more. Like if there's a female lead character, they really throw in this like agenda stuff way more than anything else, and it does ruin the books, unfortunately. So there it is. I guess it's a new start with Jody Houser after this. Vita Ayala, everything that Vita Ayala touches just turns into crap 100%. But the art germ covers are really nice. I mean, I really am happy that I got to see those art germ covers. Hey, you got to say something positive, right? So, yeah, I mean, the main storyline was okay, but like that one issue's like, and that's 1 out of 6. I mean, unfortunately, it just kills it. So it's 4 out of 10. Sad that they wasted this beautiful cover on this. Art germ, look, if you want a cover that like matches like a nice story inside, you can do mine. Just throwing that out there. All right, hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this, and we'll be back soon.